Why SEOs are switching from ChatGPT over to Claude for Chrome. Today I'm joined with Dennis Yu, who's done a lot of split testing on all the different types of LLMs to be able to get those AI agents working 24/7. So Dennis, the question for you today is, why should SEOs be switching over from ChatGPT to Claude?
Well, James, there's no question that ChatGPT has a consumer advantage with over 1 billion monthly users. But did you know that in 2026, Claude went from 25% market share to 70% market share in business? So us doing SEO as business to business on behalf of other businesses want, it's not just to chat with people, we want to get work done. So all the processes we have for building sites and recording content and using tools, in the last couple months, you may have seen like dispatch in Claude and things in co-work, Opus 4.6 at 1 million tokens. In the United States, we had this issue with the Department of War. So temporarily, Claude said everyone who is, gets double their token credits for free, except between core hours of 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. So in the last week, James, I've burned 150 million tokens. And it cost me $200 a month. And what did I get done for that? I think I created about 600 articles. I linked together a whole bunch of sites. We got 10 new clients. We did all the work. I wrote 3 books. I processed podcasts. I had the thing send emails on my behalf. I was on a call today with a private equity guy where we're helping another client sell their company, which is great. And this guy, I wrote the foreword to his book. Well, the AI wrote it, and it did such a good job. He caught me off guard, and he said, you know what, I'm so overcome or so grateful that I just wanted to read the first page of Dennis's foreword to my book. And my heart went in my throat for a minute thinking like, I don't even know what it said. And he read it, and it was amazing. So if whatever you do as an SEO person, level up as a manager. And so Claude allows you to be a manager. So all their tools have been around you being a manager and orchestration and Claude Code and what people call the harness, which is how do you manage the different agents. And if you have a good process, if you document what you do, if your clients love you, if you have results to share, then Claude Code at $200 a month, I'm probably using $15,000 to $16,000 of credits right now. So why not, right?
And how much would that cost you if you was to do what you're doing with Claude? How much would
Yeah.
that cost you with ChatGPT, or would it just let you time out and not
Yeah.
do what you needed it to do?
So I use Opus 4.6, which is their best model. It's got 1 million token context window, and their raw input is $5 per million tokens, and their output is $25 per million tokens. So if you do the math, I'm probably going to burn close to 1 billion tokens this month. You figure that's 1,000 times 25. Yeah, it's easily $25,000.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
it's
just on
crazy.
one agent. I've got multiple of these going.
And then if someone is looking then, let's say they're using ChatGPT and then they're listening to what you're saying, anyone who is watching this as well, make sure you check out the links in the description where Dennis has
Yeah.
gone to town on split testing every different type of LLM. But if somebody's going to move over from ChatGPT, and let's say they are going to be using it, might even be replacing certain members of staff because it can work 24/7. Is it better? I've seen in one or two of your videos, and why is it better for them to maybe get 2 different $200 a month than using the API?
Well, just because your costs will run up like crazy. So these guys, it's like when Uber first launched and they would just lose money intentionally to get market share. And that's what Claude is doing right now with OpenAI. And the fact that these two companies are fighting, we're happy to take their money for free, right? Claude raised, what, another $100 billion or something like that, or Anthropic, happy to take their money. And in your migration, you want to ask ChatGPT, put together a list of everything you know about me, all the work that we've done together so I can train up another agent. Now, I know they're kind of listening in the background if you read their terms of service, so I don't say, because I want to use Claude. Say, because I want to train up another agent, and then it'll produce tons and tons of documentation, store that in your Google Drive or wherever you store it, and now all the conversations, all the memories, all your SOPs, because a lot of people say, I love chatting with ChatGPT, I have a relationship, I don't want to leave. And then they apply this thing that I mentioned, and they find that Claude can pick up just as well, and it has a better memory because ChatGPT in agent mode times out after 30 seconds. So you can't do work that requires several hours of continually working on something. And anything you have that's multi-step, you're going to be very frustrated in agent mode. It was fantastic 6 or 7 months ago, but now it's just super frustrating. I still go back to ChatGPT, and just to be fair, I'll give each of them the same project and then compare.
Yeah, for sure. So anyone who's watching this who's using ChatGPT, maybe as a consumer and you might prefer it, that's fair enough. But if you are an SEO and looking to be doing the work, Claude is just 10 times more powerful. I've actually done exactly what you said. I've started to export all the information, move it into Claude, and the amount of different AI agents now that I've got working, it's incredible. So Dennis, it's been an absolute pleasure. And who's watching this, hopefully now you're going to be looking to change over from ChatGPT over to Claude and being a lot more productive.